You're watching Bet Republic TV with me, James Eastham and Steve Fladge. And the next game we're looking at is Fulham against Aston Villa. Fulham are one of those teams who've been very difficult for punters to get any kind of steer on this season. You saw them in the week, Steve, and they were appalling.
They just
on the telly they didn't look very good.
Didn't offer anything going forward. They just didn't look like they'd come to win that game. And that's 3 games on the spin away from home where they've been, soundly
all
beaten.
Over the place. And at home they've got this fantastic record. They've won 8 and drawn 3 of their last 8
This is what lulls you in, doesn't it? You watch them away and you go, they can't possibly win their next game, and then at home they're turning sides over. So I suppose the one redeeming feature was Bobby Zamora came back and played reasonably well considering the scraps he had to play with, but they'd have to show an awful lot more than I saw the other night to beat Aston Villa. Yeah, they are certainly the team who've got the most, the biggest discrepancy in form this season between home and away, certainly in terms of watching them. The prices on the game show how difficult the bookies find to call it. Both Fulham and Aston Villa are 13-8 with William Hill to win the match, and the draw is available at a price of 23-10. Trouble is, Villa don't win these games either, do they?
Not really.
They finish up not getting beaten, but they don't tend to win too many of these games. You can understand why it's a difficult game.
It is very difficult. Is it a game where you just think, well, let's go on, if we're going to have a bet, if we have to have a bet, we'll go on the biggest price?
Yeah, look for the value, definitely, because I don't think anybody can be certainly, really, really certain one way or another. So then all of a sudden you go, well, hold on, if I'm having a bet, let's look for the value. Yeah. And that's the way you'd have to go.
It certainly is. Well, we think it's a 3-horse races in the sense that we say 33%, 33%, and 33% on the 3 different outcomes.
It's a straights.
It is. Yeah. And if you look at the prices, well, obviously one is bigger than the other 2. So we're going on the draw as our first bet. That's available at 23-10 with William Hill. And our second bet is on both teams to score. As Steve says, the best news Fulham have had is the return of Bobby Zamora. Although Aston Villa didn't score in the week, they drew 0-0 against Arsenal. We think they're going to come good this weekend. So our second bet is on both teams to score, and that's available at 10-11.